Well, before the heat of the day kicks in, there's a few little chores I need to do. I've got some dishes from an old chapel that's closed down. So I'm going to take them down to another venue further down where they hold the flower show, and they may as well use them, otherwise they'll just go in the bin. Another task I want to do today is to go and get the car cleaned, but the place I was going to, I've just been given a recommendation for somewhere else, so I think I'll check that place out. After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Right, I've changed my mind. I've gone to the one in Cherokee because it's going to take an hour or two because they're doing a full service. And I thought at least if I'm in Cherokee, I can go and have some food because I need to go to Cozy Cafe because I went on Saturday, didn't have no money with me, and they said, fine, drop it in next week. So I'll drop in now. I may as well have something to eat while I'm there. He said it might take 3 hours for everything to dry. It's already getting quite hot now, so I think in 10 minutes he'll be done. But lovely display of Budleer here. Now I've got the car back, I've had it cleaned inside and out, although I've just had to stop here to adjust the seat. It was hurting my back, but for £60 I'm very impressed anyway. It looks like a brand new car. Not only did they wash the outside, but inside they shampooed the upholstery, and I am very pleased. Very pleased indeed. Unfortunately I've got nowhere to go. It's getting quite hot already. What is it? 23 degrees. Could be worse. I could be in London. Apparently it's 32 there. But I think there's nothing better to do on a hot day but have a nice warm cup of tea. Let's go home. I seem to have a very good crop of James Greaves apples coming on here. Quite a few of them. I'm down here. It is gone 9 o'clock, I think. And I don't know what the time is. It could be close to 10. It's a beautiful evening though. I've just come down to water the runner beans. But I've been having a think today. Is it just all a bit too much? Should I start thinking now about how I can change things for the future? It's nice and cool now, but there's no wind at all. Come and have a look inside the polytunnel. Hosepipe is just down there, watering them. Beetroot are bulking up. Not a lot of movement on the old tomatoes and the melon. 46 degrees in here today. And that's with the sides open. So I think for me, this year might just be a write-off. This summer's finished. I don't know what to do. We're having this heat for the next 3 weeks apparently. I've come down now to do a bit. I'm being eaten alive by these bloody midges. So I don't know, I've been thinking, do I think about raised beds? Do I think about the no-dig method? This celeriac has gone to seed now, which is fine because I can collect seed from it. Raspberries there. Not raspberries, strawberries. Didn't have a single strawberry this year. I was thinking if I did raise beds or no dig, then at least I can improve the soil. I also thought about getting a ground cover. Now back in the day they would have said cover it with plastic and then if you're not using it, leave it. But I thought what I might get is some green manure and throw that down. And then at least, it's 9:30, and then at least the green manure can stop any weeds from coming. But it's a shame because things were going so well. Oh, see, these gnats are all over the place. Going so well. These look as if they've suffered a bit, but they've had a good dousing of water for about half an hour. But even them, they seem to have stopped running up the canes. Although I remember this happening last year, and then August came and they just shot up. Asparagus seems to have been settled in quite well there. And this bed, I've just forgotten about this bed. So it's gone to rack and ruin and it can stay there for a while. Although I do like grass. I must say the hedgerow at the back is establishing itself quite nice. And it's a pleasure to see that the liquid amber maple came back. I thought this had died. So yes, I don't know what to do. Other than go inside and get away from these midges. I have this solar panel kit here. And when it gets too hot, it stops working, which is a bit bizarre. So I brought a milk down and water, but I can't make a cup of tea. Saying that, this is why going back to the old, what's it called? Gas would be very handy. Because as much as these solar panel kits are quite good, okay, I haven't had one as good as this in the past, but the ones that I've used in the past, they work fine in the summer, but come the winter, and they don't work because there's no sun. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a lot of thought. Do I do raised beds? But then the outlay of that is quite, although the outlay in anything is expensive, because to buy compost in. Now, I have had raised beds in the past on an allotment in London. And they freaked me out a bit. And I don't know why. Because the garden looked absolutely beautiful. In the end, when I left that site, all the beds were given out to local charity places, churches and things. And somebody on the next allotment site that I went to, she put some onto her garden, which apparently they're still there. I think it freaked me out because it was like, oh, is this what life is now? Life is set. Whereas now, I think I'm very much in the frame of mind of, yes, the allotment, the homestead is part of my life, but it's not my life. Not like it has been in the past, where it's a place I've wanted to come every day. Now, a couple of times a week, I think that's enough now, Go off and do something else. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what you say in the comments about it. Raised beds, no dig, Or do I just think to myself, right, the summer's over, wait for this heat wave to... I think this is heat wave number 3. They're saying it's hot, slightly hotter than 1976, was it? I remember then. You had to go to the end of the street to get your water. Do I just say to myself, right, this summer is finished. The structure of the garden is done. The greenhouse can go up in the winter. But as far as everything else is concerned, look after the crops that I've got, which I can come down for 20 minutes in the night. And then the rest just let go to rack and ruin and tackle it in September when the days get cooler. I must say, the swifts are out. Well, I can't really tell if they are swifts or bats, but something keeps swooping down. When I put the hose pipe out on the run of beans just now, a robin came as if to say, oh, thank you, a bit of water. And it just sat there and drank a bit of water from the soil. But there's a beautiful scent in the garden here of roses. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, I bought a rose called Chandos Beauty. And when I brought it down, I realised I'd already got it. So I've taken that one home and put it in the garden there. I was planning to go to the Royal Welsh Agricultural Show in a few weeks, but I couldn't stand in a tent at 28 degrees. No way. So I went to sleep this afternoon for about 4 hours at the very height of the heat of the day. And I thought to myself, right, I'll come down now, 9 o'clock, and I'll do about 3 hours down here. And it doesn't matter if it gets dark, I'll put the lights on, but I can't get them working because that battery pack, I can't get it switched on. But it's the midges, they're everywhere. So I'm looking for suggestions. Now I've heard there are candles you can burn. So maybe that's the solution. Come down in the night. And I mean, in the dark, work through the dark, because tonight, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be 16 degrees. But I'll be bitten to bits. I've got a new hat as well. Now, if you're a long-time viewer, you will know I do like a floppy one. And this is very similar to the first one that I ever had 16 years ago. Look at that, I feel like I'm going off to a wedding. Somebody said to me today, where's your corks? Have you cut your corks off? It's slightly bigger than I need for my head, but it's better than because the London one, the last one I had, it was a bit small. There you go. So yes, thinking, how can I safeguard this homestead for the future? Now, this is only a thing for the summer. Next year, we could be thinking it hasn't stopped raining for 3 months. Although somebody told me the other day, when they had the lockdown down here, they had a very nice summer. Similar to this, but not as warm as this. So maybe this is only like a 4-year thing, 4-year cycles. But I'm not getting stressed about it. I know some people get stressed by a few bits of weeds, but I don't. It's better for the soil for weeds to be there than for it to be covered in plastic sheeting anyway. But anyway, I think I'm going to go home now. I'm being eaten to bits down here, and if I can't get the kettle to work, I can't have a cup of tea. That's not going to help me get through the night. So yes, if you know, is it sulphur candles? I'm not too sure. Or is that something to kill things in the greenhouse? There's certain candles you can burn. But anyway, I'm going to slowly meander home and I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now.